Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Little Nightmares 2 theory video. Today, I want to talk about a topic that's been highly requested from all of you, and one I've wanted to do for some time now. And of course, before we go any further, there are going to be Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares 1 spoilers, so take that as your warning. Anyway, I would like to talk about a specific character, which, for the time being, we're going to call the Lunch Lady. The Lunch Lady, I hear you ask? Yes, the Lunch Lady. The Lunch Lady is often overlooked because of the placement that she is in. Now, of course, most of you will know, if you are looking for the glitch remains at some point, you will come across the Lunch Lady, as she can be found with a glitch remain on the school level, where the glitch is sitting down. To find this room, you need to check the opposite door before going into the vent that leads to the canteen, where the bullies are being bullies. We know that at some point the Lunch Lady was considered for the full game, as we can see in the art book of Little Nightmares 2, her design and her level. I do think originally she was meant to play a larger part than just being dead as we see her. For instance, judging from the concept art, I think the school level was at some point supposed to go in a different order than we see in the final build. For example, I believe it was supposed to go entering the school, encountering the bullies briefly, then meet the teacher, and from the teacher we enter the canteen where the bullies behave badly, and then after this, I theorised that we were supposed to sneak past the Lunch Lady, as the level would have included a serving area for the food. I think the mechanics would have been similar to that of the teacher when she surveys the room and goes from point A to point B. All the time, Mono needs to stay undetected. The best visual representation I think of how this level would have been is the same as the teacher when she's playing on her piano just before, that moment. As for the Lunch Lady's appearance, it's everything you would expect from Little Nightmares, as we can see from her body that she appears to be rather similar to the chefs that we see on the moor from Little Nightmares 1. She dresses in a dress and wears an apron with a neck guard for her hair, and of course some trusty gloves. From the concept we can see that she has some type of fluid or mark or stain go down her apron, which begs the question, could this be blood or some type of cooking sauce? One question does remain from this, and it's the age-old, is she wearing a mask too? And in this case, from the drawings and the concept art, I don't think so. I think this character is the character we were meant to see. So what happened to her? In a world of Little Nightmares, deaths rarely come accidental. So with that in mind, I do think she was killed. I think that the Lunch Lady was pushed into the container and suffocated to death on the meat. And when she finally died, her body fell or flopped, and thus so did the container. Now the interesting part isn't necessarily the death, but who caused this death? Now it would be easy to assume that the bullies have done this, but I feel like that's too obvious for Little Nightmares. I know the bullies are the worst and more than capable of doing so. But why would you bite the hand that feeds? In this case, the Lunch Lady is the one feeding them. So why? Well, I think we're looking in the wrong direction. I think we should look at the children who are trying to escape rather than stick around. So I think whoever killed her was looking for the exit and went through her to get there. Interestingly, this opens up the idea of a potential DLC to explain what happened to the Lunch Lady. And as we know, we have one child in the school that Bandai Namco wants us to talk about, as he's had his own comic and more presence in the game. Who's not to say that when trying to escape the clutches of the bully and the teacher, the Lollipop Boy needed to kill the Lunch Lady to get past and run. Something I wanted to quickly point out as well is that the Lunch Lady actually used to kill children by putting them in the meat freezer, as I think this is hinted at with the glitch child sat on top of the container. I think that the glitch child unfortunately met their fate through the hands of the Lunch Lady and was chucked into this meat freezer and never seen again. the lunch lady looks like a great addition to Little Nightmares 2. Just another piece of the puzzle to how the world and the Pale City works in Little Nightmares. It's a shame she was cut from the final game, but the fact that she's still there to haunt us with her corpse is enough for us to theorise with. But with that being said, she's not the only cut character from the concept art, but that is for another video. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear what you think about the lunch lady, and I want to know what you think happened to her. Make sure to tell me in the comments below, and remember to like this video if you enjoyed it, and of course subscribe if you're enjoying the Little Nightmares Theory videos. I hope you're really enjoying the format at the moment. Again, I reiterated last time, we're going sort of back to our old sense where the length doesn't really matter anymore. We're just going to get down to the theory, talk about the bits and bobs, and go from there. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all the members of the channel. I really appreciate the extra support. It really goes a long way. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you the best morning, day, or night wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next theory video. Bye.